Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Alt Life Online. We're just going to be doing a short session to wrap up what exactly happened in the holding cells and everyone's reaction to it, and hopefully drive the plot a little bit. So, last we saw, our intrepid rogue brought his blade across the throat of a traveler, or player character, orc, and dropped his ass. As soon as that happened, everyone's favorite dwarf logs back into the game and shows up right beside his rogue friend. And he sees an orc body hit the ground. Go.
What the hell is going on? You heard me. What the hell is going on?
They asked that the police here asked us to help out with interrogating some of these people. And I point to the guy with the big long scythe in the other room. He gave me permission to.
You think that him giving you permission to interrogate a prisoner is permission to assault him? Ungrim moves forward and grabs the rogue, shoving him up against the wall. What the hell are you thinking? We're in a prison. We're under the eyes of guards. We don't even know the laws here.
Make a strength, Yoko, make a strength check. Ingram, make a strength check.
God damn it.
He doesn't have you lifted up in the air, but he's got you pressed against the wall there, Yoko.
All right.
As the new character that spawned out of nowhere pushes the rogue up against the wall, I'm going to enter in through the door, separating the two rooms, and put my hand on the guy's shoulder and be like, "Relax, sir. I have this
know him.
fully under control."
You know him. You guys did the wolf thing together.
Yeah, I was in the beginning. Here in the beginning.
I wasn't there for that.
Okay, he is a member of your party. You see in the corner of your eye that he is a member of the party.
All right, so that makes this even easier to approach him and tell him, "Relax, I was taking care of it." Then I put my hand on the orc's body and use spare the dying cantrip.
The body has not yet disappeared. No, it did. It actually vanished last session.
Oh,
Yeah.
it did?
Yes.
Never mind. Okay, well, I guess that's where I'm going to stop and see his reaction to me coming in and putting my hand on his shoulder and telling him, "Relax," I guess.
You have it under control. This is a prisoner in a prison. Was it an NPC or a player?
Are you asking him?
Yeah, I'm asking him.
It was a player character. He had assaulted and nearly killed a NPC guard.
Don't you know that player characters hold grudges? Are you serious? Ungrim's gonna walk away. Wait, in his hand. Oh. I'm gonna go see if I can't find the captain of the guard and get this sorted out before you all get sent to jail. Ungrim walks out of the room.
All right, you see your orc buddy, Honda, walking down the same hallway, but he kind of making a slow pace of it. You could probably pass him.
I'm sorry, orc buddy?
Cripple is playing Honda. You guys met him
okay, yeah,
earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, Lance, where... I'm sorry, Randall, where was your character and what was he doing last session?
I was just following. I don't know.
Alright, so you were in the room, which, I think this is you. You see your dwarf friend from earlier pop into existence, push the rogue against the wall, and then walk out. What are you doing? Oh yeah, your portrait's the meme.
He would.
I'm sorry. I like that. I like it. I like the.
You need to play more games with Randall. He finds interesting and very imaginative ways to break them. All right, what are
Right.
you doing there, Randall? You see your you saw the rogue slit the orc's throat. You saw the orc completely defend his case that it's just an NPC. You saw the death cleric like threaten to kill him, but did admit that he only did it because he wanted gear and quests. And then you saw Ingram pop into existence with a little bright light, push the rogue against the wall, and then walk out past you. What are you doing?
I'm probably just sitting back and sort of chuckling.
All right. Um. By the way, make a perception check for me, Ingram.
It's a 9.
Um, all your friends, and you see a bunch of new members too. Uh, from your former time, the last time you were logged in your party, which are still in your party. You notice there's a new little title above their names.
Hmm. What did the top say?
It says Guild semicolon, and what the hell did you guys name yourselves?
Just Us League.
Oh yeah, the Just Us League.
Oh God.
I played that on drunk
Ungrim shoves
Coda.
his face deeper into one of his hands. Like, Jesus Christ, what have I gotten myself into? The player in the player characters exacerbated it. He's going to actually roll another perception to look around for someone in charge. And then he's going to he's going to look for the guard captain first. And then
Okay.
he's going to try and figure out who's running this new guild that they've made, the Just Us League.
With a 3,
With
it's
it's red.
it.
He's so exacerbated he can't even think.
You're
He's
in
just
your
like,
inventory right now. You're trying to navigate the menu screens, and you went to your inventory.
I shouldn't have taken so long off this game. Mm. So I'm just gonna turn and sort of look and see if I can see any signs in the hallway, like on the doors.
Make another perception check.
There's gotta be signs here.
Yeah, you see the direction that Honda's character's walking seems to have a very important doorway.
I'm gonna go to the important doorway and knock.
In addition, you see next to the Just Us League GM name Randall Saito O2.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go talk to Randall. Like, see what the heck's going on. So I'm gonna knock on the door that looks fancy.
Come in, and Honda's right behind you.
I'm gonna step in. Hey, are you the guard captain here?
I I am, and judging from your acquaintance there, the orc behind you, I've already talked to you guys. I have some work for you. All you travelers apparently are wanting something called quests or some shit, and you want gold. I can give you some stuff to do, but and some of you seem pretty intent on investigating some other travelers, and it's half of you walked off. But
Well,
you're new. What can I do for you?
well, I how do I say this to him so he doesn't know him? I teleported in on some of my fellow travelers to see another traveler die. One of my guildmates may have gotten a little over its side.
Uh,
What
he
do we do about this?
At that point, the guard that was outside of the interrogation room runs up and pokes his head in the door. Captain, uh, one of the travelers slit the other traveler's throat. The orc, the one who was in here for attempted homicide. Fucking shit.
We're breaking the game.
You, are you with the group of travelers that just showed up, Mister? What was it?
Ungrim. You can call me Ungrim. Yes.
Ungram. Are you with them?
Yes. Yes.
You had a quote unquote inquisitor among you who said he can get information out of him. I didn't think that meant killing him.
Believe me, I had no idea what was going on. I just teleported in, and that's what happened.
Could you get your inquisitor friend here for me, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna.
You can open party chat if you want.
I'm actually gonna walk out and walk in. I want to say something in person. You, Inquisitor,
Yes.
Chief Guard Captain really wants to see you. Before you go, understand something. Other players
Ye-
cause problems. If we're gonna fight other players, it has to be because we have to, not because we just fucking murder him. All right? Because they'll come back and they'll give us shit, and we won't be able to stop. Not every time.
I don't know. My bad. I try to tell him not to.
Deception check on that, there, Torva.
Hey, Dakota, Dakota, while this is going on, can I do a stealth check?
It doesn't
Yes,
matter.
let him roll his deception. You can roll your stealth check,
I rolled a
Yoko.
1 insight. He succeeds. I believe him.
Unless it's
entirely.
another one. Roll your deception there, Torva.
Yeah, 1 second. It was being slow. Give me a second.
You know what? With a natural one, I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, you got a 6, and it's still good enough. Ingram, he really seemed like he tried to stop the rogue from doing it.
Well, next time, try hard. No use if you don't succeed.
I
Rogue,
was fully planning on using spare the dying on him, but you popped in. It distracted me. I'm sorry.
Mm, fair
uh,
enough.
Yoko, roll your stealth check, buddy. Yeah, you hear your name. You hear the rogue killed him. You kind of press into the wall shadow, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna lay low for a second, and you vanish.
My plan was fully to torture him and get more information.
Did you get anything useful at least?
I got to see his insight, his ideals of the world.
That's not useful.
It's useful to some.
Just go see the guard captain. Jesus.
Torva's just gonna walk with his scythe clicking on the ground as he walks by him.
uh, Randall, you see all this happen. What are you doing, buddy?
One second.
Ungrim's actually going to turn to Randall. So I saw in the new guild menu that they made you the leader or whatever. Uh, what's been going on? Because I logged off 7 hours. I come back and all this nonsense.
I'm honestly not that sure. I just been following around and got elected somehow.
Huh? Are you like? Do you want to be the leader?
It's fine. It's a job.
All right. Well, if it suits your fancy, fair enough. I'm gonna follow I'm gonna follow the old Inquisitor back to the chief's office to sort of see what's going on.
All right, there's a lot of stuff going on in chat. Give me 1 second. Nope. Go ahead and log in, Daldana. You're good.
I also forgot to get on roll 20.
It's all good. You see a familiar door friend pop in and out, walk back in and out of the room, and your GM kind of just watching while you and the bird are in another room. And you see a guard leave and go back towards the main the captain's room. What are you doing, Daldana?
You said I'm with the bird?
You are with the bird. You want to talk to another prisoner, but you see all this stuff going on over here.
Am I allowed to talk to the captain?
You can join them. Also, um,
Are there other people talking to the captain?
they all went to that room. But Randall, didn't you want to do something with the GM thing? All right, we'll handle the situation and then cover that. Deldana, yeah, you saw some shit go down in the main interrogation room. Are you sticking with the Kinku and all them, or are you going to follow the rest of them?
I guess I'll stick with the Kinku.
All right, you're not going to have much to do, but feel free to listen in. Because we need to cover what the hell they're doing later. All right, so out of character, hopefully the what I'm wanting to happen between Randall and Ungram happens after this scenario. But everyone else walks into the captain's quarters. Okay, you have the Inquisitor with you. Apparently another traveler died and you were interrogating him, Mr. Torva?
Yes, I was. I was fully prepared to resuscitate him and keep him on death's door so I could continue my interrogation. But when my friend Ungram, as I had was discussing earlier, when he appeared in, it distracted me for a moment before he digitalized and the orc had died. I had planned to continue to torture him, but the little stealthy shit guy went and just stabbed him in the damn throat.
Okay, for one, I have no idea what digitalize means. For two, we don't torture here. Okay? We are civilized people. We ask for the information we want. We get it. That's fine. I don't know what world you guys come from. But if it's normal to torture for information, I don't want to go there. It sounds awful. That's not how we do it here, okay?
We usually just play Britney Spears, but no worries.
No, it's more like Justin Bieber.
I don't know. Was that out of character there, James?
I was just sort of mumbling under my breath.
Okay, look. Guardsmen, take you and a few other men and go to the chapel. The orc will respawn there. Put him back in custody, please. Yes, sir. I'll get right on that. And the guardsman comes out and he leaves out the door, and he takes a few others with him to get the orc when he respawns. Did you find out anything useful on why he did it?
The reason why he did it is insignificant for the reason it actually happened. What I believe needs to be done is you need to have a system of laws implemented that force the player characters to abide by them. If they do not abide by your laws, they will have to suffer the consequences. And that is my belief. Your consequences here are not drastic enough. The NPC, the players, travelers, whatever you want to call them, they have no intentions of just doing as you say. They have to be forced to do as you want them to be.
We are not
He's
rulers
not a.
here, okay?
He's not a.
We are occupants of this land. I don't know what a player character. I'm gonna assume you meant travelers.
Yes.
And hold on, I gotta see. Let me check the records and see what traveler on traveler murder is. And he pulls out a huge book and slaps on the table and flips it open. Okay, according to the bylaws of Port Folcom, during the first cataclysm, the first calamity.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Yes,
What is the first calamity?
I'm. You're asking the guardsman then? This?
Yes. Yeah.
Uh, the first calamity?
Yes. What was the first calamity?
That's pretty common lore here. The first calamity is when the monsters first appeared and the travelers first appeared. You guys showed up out of the blue and you helped defeat the monsters and the literal invasion of creatures. And
So
that's why we regarded you guys as heroes. But all
hold on.
I'm seeing right now is a bunch of bumfucked idiots trying to kill each other.
No, hold on a second. You mean you have memories before there were monsters?
Well, yes, our lore goes back hundreds of years. And about 200 years ago, you travelers first showed up during the first calamity.
Oh, shit. Ungrim's gonna walk out and pace up and down in the hallway.
How
My
does...
character goes here.
I need Dildana to make a perception check to hear any of this.
Oh, okay.
You need me to make a check as well to hear
I
any
was
of it?
just walking.
Yes, also Yoko needs to make a perception check to hear any of this. You guys both pick up bits and pieces of it echoing off the hallways. His big mustache, he's a loud guy, and it's kind of carrying throughout the area.
The captain?
Yes.
Okay.
My character's not very quiet himself either.
Is your dwarf friend okay?
Ungrim's walking up and down the hall muttering to him.
He's
Can't
asking
be.
Torva.
Seriously?
He's asking Torva. That's pretty common lore around here. Is your dwarf friend all right?
I don't know.
Anyway, hold on. Let me look through these.
He seems alright to me.
Okay, according to the lore and rules of my ancestors, that traveler on traveler violence is not persecutable under our laws. It seems like something you guys do pretty normally. Apparently there was a mass murderer of travelers named 360 No Scope Blazeit. He killed a bunch of his own. We don't appear to prosecute traveler on traveler violence. So for the time being, I can't do anything about your rogue friend. But please, try not to enact violence on each other. I sent some guards out to catch the orc when he comes back into the cathedral. I don't know how you guys do it, but every time you die, you seem to come back to the cathedral. We can't do that. I don't know what god is protecting you and reincarnating you, but it seems pretty handy.
It has something to do with that little digitalization thing I mentioned earlier that you have no clue about. Just a little something that we have. Call it magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's some kind of magic. I don't know what it's called. Yoko, out of character, what?
do we have that ability as well? So if we die in combat, do we just respawn, or is our character dead then?
Nope. When you die in combat, you respawn at the cathedral. You are a player character.
What's the time limit for us? Is there like a time limit on that?
Your body remains for about 60 seconds, and then you pop back up in the cathedral. The only reason the orc
Okay.
disappeared real fast is because he was literally assassinated.
Okay.
And you had no party members nearby.
He did not.
No, I was just saying this thing because I wasn't sure the time frame and everything.
He hit
That's
the
why.
quick respawn button.
He did.
Um,
So, literally, your body remains for 60 seconds unless you accept the quick respawn.
Okay. Yeah, I was just asking that for if that happened to us in battle, so that way we know.
No one's done it, and I'm glad it's been explained. It's literally World of Warcraft. Respawn now, question mark.
Okay.
All right. There
Get
is,
that out of the way.
there is but that gives them time to keep you from looting their body, unfortunately. Okay,
Okay.
Torva, the guardsman is sitting
Yes.
there. I can't charge you with anything because I don't understand your traveler's customs. You guys seem to kill each other at every moment's notice. Even in Legends, 100 years ago during the first calamity, you seem to do it. So I'm going to have my guards try to recapture him and serve his time for attempted murder. Otherwise, just I stay out of trouble, I guess. There might be you seem very adept at killing things. I might have some work for you, but just please try not to kill any Altarians. We're simple people, and we can't pop back up at a cathedral like you guys can.
I do have a question for you, sir.
All
By
right.
any chance, do you have a bounty board or some like prisoners that are escaping your normal guardsman's capabilities that players or travelers could go and capture for you and bring back?
There seemed word through the grapevine is that there is some form of bounty system among the travelers. They post up some amount of gold in order to kill another traveler, and then you collect for the poster. We have nothing to do with that, and we honestly discourage any form of that kind of violence. It seems to be mostly in the black market community and the back alleys, but that is not officially condoned by the Port Folcom government.
A smile, a very sinister smile, spreads across his face as he reaches up with his hand and just like rubs his chin. Interesting. Very
We
interesting.
do not encourage this. Violence upon other people is strongly discouraged in our area. It's a high transport, high merchandise area. We do not want violence within our walls. Do you understand me, sir?
Yes, I understand you clearly.
Roll a deception check. He doesn't completely buy it, but he'll let you skate on it.
Okay.
Look, otherwise, we have a lot of travelers coming in here. You guys seem to get gold out of nowhere. It's kind of tanking our economy. You keep asking for these quest things. We don't have any clue what the hell you're talking about. But look, if you want to help us out, there are monsters attacking the outer walls, and they seem to be originating from a cave. If you want to go take care of that, we would greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, I besides defending the walls, I don't have a lot for you here.
Do you by any chance know anything about the dungeons or raids?
Ungrim's gonna walk in at this point and grab his 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 party members and say, we really need to talk out of character away from these guys.
I, I,
Me?
I don't have any idea what a dungeon or raid is.
We we need to go right now.
Okay.
Before
He's gonna
before you go, let me mark real quick. And he pulls out a piece of paper and he marks an X on the cave he's talking about, and he hands it to Torva.
Thank you. I'll take it. It has been a pleasure working with you. And then I'll walk out.
Travelers. And he goes back to his paperwork. Anything you want to say there, Randall?
Has everyone left?
They left the commander's room, yes.
I'll ask the commander, what's the biggest, baddest thing that nobody would want to fuck with in this world that he knows of?
No, I mean, around here we mostly deal with pirates, krakens, the occasional raider, I suppose. But there's a town near what you travelers call the main city. Out to the west, there's some big beast that everyone's calling a world raid boss. I have no fucking clue what that means, but it seems to be wreaking havoc. I don't have any idea what it's about. It seems to be through the grapevine, but if that's what you want, take it for what it's worth. You guys are exasperating me.
I'll nod to him and I'll leave the room also.
So Ungrim's frantically gathering up all of his group members, the ones he can find at least.
Deldana, you see the door from earlier frantically motioning towards you.
I walk towards him, and my dog follows.
And
I'm
then,
also going to let everybody know what he told me.
Oh, the Kenku got left alone.
so
We'll cover the Kenku shit later.
Yep.
so I'm gonna take him out into this empty courtyard here. Turn around. Do you understand what he just said to me? What
No,
that
because I wasn't really paying
freaking-
attention.
that program just said to me, and this is out of character, so don't pull any of your fucking vicious evil bullshit in here. Okay? He said he has memories before the monster. Why are all the NPCs exasperated when they talk to us? Why do they all act like we're a prop? Like we don't fit in? That's strange, right?
I mean, that's what being an outcast is like.
No, it's not that. It's not that. They seem to act like our ways are barbaric and strange.
Maybe they're aliens.
Kind of showed up at the same time as the monsters, so maybe they blame us for it.
What?
Dakota, hold on. Dakota, can I do a perception check to see if I'm hearing this?
You did see Deldana and everyone else leave the room. You're stealth. You could follow them.
As stealth, I follow to wherever they are, and I'm listening in on this conversation.
Well, he's in party chat. Literally everyone in the party can hear this.
Yeah, I'm not hiding it.
No, I mean, I'm still stealth either
Yeah,
way.
but we're in
So.
party chat.
It's in
so you
party
can hear
chat.
it.
You can hear this.
But God, doesn't it seem like these guys, these NPCs, they aren't just freaking AI? That they're, I don't know. It sounds crazy, but they're like conscious and shit.
I have a personal belief on that. I think that each of the NPCs are actually voice actors or player actors that are playing as NPCs.
Do you know?
And
Maybe they're the beta testers.
But do
they
you
go
know,
off a script. And that's another thing I thought about. Thank you, Deldano, for mentioning it.
I
I
don't
believe
know,
the
man.
beta players were part of the first schism.
What are you
Yeah.
saying?
I mean, like their spirits or souls are trapped in this game.
Well, we can log out and log back in just fine.
Right.
No, I'm saying that they're employees
What
No,
if
that
they,
are doing that's
well,
how
wait.
much? Think about how much that would cost, right? Voice
What if,
actor, even at $20 an hour, you're talking. These guys would have to be in there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the whole time. He acts like he doesn't know
can
what
I,
player characters are. He acts like he
uh,
doesn't know what
yo,
main bosses are. Hold on a second,
Let him
Yoko.
finish, Yoko.
He acts like he doesn't know what like world bosses are. He doesn't know what raids are. If these were actors, they would know these
they could be scripted to not know these things.
actors. I don't know, man. They've been going too far off script. I have to fucking think. Jesus.
that
I'm
doesn't,
pretty
that
sure
doesn't
you're.
sound about right. And I mean, I've had my share of playing RPGs and, watching anime and stuff. And even with me being a JRPGer, this doesn't sound right. This seems like there's something maybe bigger on the outside. Maybe these
We
people were, maybe these people were alive at one point and they put their consciousness into this game. Maybe they died and
Yoko,
they imported.
you may very well be right. We have to figure it out. Whatever the hell's going on.
I think
I
you guys are
apologize.
just being
Out of
spooked by
character.
lore.
I apologize if I
I
stole.
swear to
Hold on.
God.
Yoko,
Out of
when
character. I
uh
want to.
when
This
someone
is
else
something.
starts a conversation, give them a chance to finish, bud.
No, I wanted to say something out of character. I
All right, do
wanted
it
to.
quick.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Out of character. I apologize to everybody here if it sounds like I stole this from SAO. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, you're good.
You're good, bud. All right, it's back on Ungram.
No, Kayla was talking, I believe.
It
That was
Kayla.
me.
I was talking to Red Robin because I was saying if God damn it, if you get me stuck in this game forever, I'm going to kill you.
I'll just respawn at the chapel, apparently.
Well, I'll
This-
kill you for an eternity then.
Dude, this is not a joke. I look
No.
at the I look at the bird person. Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm
I look at the
I'm
bird
away.
person.
I'm at the party chat. I'm just in party chat away.
Oh yeah. I'm like, dude, this is not a joke. These are people. If these are, we just have to figure out what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I've got no clue, but we've got to figure it out.
Maybe
Pretty
something
sure you're
happened
just
with the
being
beta.
spooked by lore.
Maybe they're all trapped here. That's why.
Who by lore? These guys have memories. Before then, they're always exasperated when they're talking to us. Why would a game? Think about it logically. You're developing a game, right? Why
Right.
would you make? Why would you make the NPCs act like the players are bothered? That's the
Well, wait.
opposite of a design decision.
Have you never
Hear
pissed
me
off
out
an
on this.
entire village in
What if
Skyrim?
there was something that happened during the beta test during the game?
I have
What
no
if they-
idea. We're gonna have to go look. We're gonna have to figure it out, and I don't even know where to start.
At
You guys
that
watch
point,
way too much anime.
At that point, I'm gonna pull out the little piece of paper that the head guardsman gave me. Well, at least he gave me a clue. Here's I believe, a dungeon, and I pass the note to Ungram.
Yeah, yeah, we should. Yeah, I guess this is our only lead right now. We should probably check it out.
I need an insight check from Torva, real quick.
16.
That's the same place that the paladin who got his ass kicked came from.
Nice.
Tell you what.
What do you guys think? Do you think we should follow this?
Yes, but we should tread very carefully.
I agree.
I definitely agree, because that paladin did not look like a low level. He had some nice gear.
Right. No, it seems like there's something odd with their eyes.
You mean the NPC's eyes?
I mean, it looks like their eye it is kind of like gray, but with no pupils.
Where are you getting this from there, Yoko?
I'm just pulling shit out of my ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah, none of that's canon. Where are you going with that, buddy? I have not alluded to any of that.
I have no idea how to. I'm just going off of what.
Yeah, retcon that. I have not gone with any of
Right,
that, my
right,
friend.
right. I'm just pull. I'm going by. I'm pulling off a theory somewhere. So
Yeah, no, retcon that. Unless you're saying, hey, I think they don't have souls or something. None of that has been said.
I'm sorry. I just. That's just the writer in. That's just the writer in me.
Alright,
Something.
It's okay.
retcon back before Yoko said that. Continue.
So, I guess we have to go check that out. Don't. It seems like we're okay. They're not upset with us about killing the orc in there. Um, this is
Wait,
just
you guys killed an orc?
yeah. Don't worry about it. Apparently it's not a big deal. Shit. Shit.
Yes, but next time, don't shove me up against the wall.
Hey,
Next
dude,
time,
listen,
don't stab my suspect in the throat.
let's
You
let's
gave me permission to
let's
do
all
it.
just let's all just calm down. All right. We have bigger problems here.
I plead the fifth.
I'm perfectly calm. I think you're all just
You,
freaking
you,
the fuck out.
you would
Same.
plead the fifth. You're an angel of death.
Mm, okay. Well,
Weebs.
Dakota, I hate to cut this,
Yeah,
but I have to get back to bed.
that's quite alright. Alright,
Um, but
so
I
for
But
what's going on in the main courtyard, that is taken care of. Um, before we end it, would Randall like to do something real quick?
don't think he remembers. It's fine. We'll handle it next.
Alright, yeah, we'll handle that next
If
time.
if we even want to handle it, like it may be something that comes up.
Okay,
It's cool.
so
in Dakota, I'm sorry for going redcon on you with that.
it's fine. Alright, so we're going to roll back just a little bit while they're gone. Deldana and the Crow went to talk to another person in a jail cell. We'll do about 15 minutes of that and then we'll call it a night.
Can
Okay.
I use my stealth to sneak into the room to hear what's going on?
No,
We're going.
this is in the past. You did your thing over here. This is Deldana and the
So
Kanku.
DM, what's going on?
So you guys split off because Deldana followed the Kanku who went to another room. And something's going on in the main interrogation room. You don't know what the shit's going on. But the Kanku wandered off to another room. You got about 15 minutes to figure out what's going on here, and then the main story catches up, and you go join the main party.
I would like to
All right.
roll a persuasion to ask the guy if he would trade information for petting my dog.
Roll a persuasion check. Let him roll an insight. Yeah, I mean, I've been here for a few hours. Yeah, it's a fluffy dog, and he kind of strokes the dog a little bit.
Good. Now, give us information about what we need. Crow, what do I need to get information about?
Hold up. I got this.
Okay.
I'm saying that in character.
Okay.
Is there a chair there?
This is an actual jail cell. He's chained to the wall, so no.
All right, I'm just gonna lean up against the wall and I'm going to
Are you the
say,
bad cop?
no, no.
Okay.
I'm I'm going to help everyone out here a little bit. So here's the thing. I'm talking to the person in the jail cell. We're in an RPG, a role-playing game. I don't know what you did. I don't care. But you gotta play the role. You probably have yet to figure out quick load or any of that. But how about this? We don't have quests, it seems. But from when I came in, I heard about something about monsters past the wall. I think I might be able to strike a deal for you, but I'm gonna need something first.
I don't know what you want, man. Look, I logged in. I showed up in the city. There were no question marks above people's heads. So I went up to a character, an NPC, and I asked them, hey, what can I do for you? And they said, I can sell you some apples. I didn't know what the hell they wanted from me. So I started to, push against him. He's like, give me a quest. I need some gold. He didn't know what I was talking about. So I started to punch him some. And the guards showed up. I don't know what you want from me. This game makes no fucking sense.
I'm going to get you gold and fun and quests and killing things.
I
But
would like for him to join us.
that's what I was going to suggest. At least in our guild. I was thinking about talking to the guards to see if, instead of sticking player characters in jail and boring the hell out of you because apparently you've been here for hours, they could just send you off past the wall to kill things. But if you do join us, you're gonna have to listen to me.
I mean, I'm more than willing to get out of here, but apparently I have 3 weeks worth of solitary confinement for punching an NPC.
And that's what I'm going to talk to the guard about. I'm pretty sure they want the monsters gone more than they want you in this jail cell.
I mean, if you can get me out of here, I'll do whatever you want, man. I log into a game, there's no quests, I punch an NPC, and I end up in a fucking stockade. If you can get me out of here, I'll do whatever you want.
Anything?
Dude, this is the worst game I've played so far. I will blow you if you can get me out of here.
Sounds like a plan. Not the blowing part, though.
Izzy, that's supposed to be Izzy's role. Izzy's performing.
Performing what?
Izzy's being playful.
The dog's rubbing it up against the human who's chained to the wall.
Okay.
So, not sure if you can do this, but I'm going to invite him to the guild.
You get a status impairment.
Well,
Imprisoned.
that's annoying. Alright, I guess I'll have to talk to the guard first. That's annoying. Well, we'll do that at a different time. So, tell me, how stupid are you?
I'm not stupid. I've just played a lot of games. And this doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Usually I log
Would you-
in. I've played Black Desert Online. I've played World of Warcraft. I've played Terra. There's always some kind of quest giver. And there wasn't anyone when I showed up. This makes no
Maybe they
sense
just-
for a game. It's terrible game design.
Maybe they just expect you to, open world and figure things out with a brain.
What is this? Freaking Grand Theft Auto? Did I spawn a rocket launcher and start blowing shit up?
I mean, if you want to end up back in the jail cell.
That's where I ended up. Apparently, that's where I'm spending my next 3 weeks in game.
I'll try and convince them out of it. You could also try suicide.
They took my weapons, man. I'd stab myself if I could.
Can you wrap the chains around your neck?
he pulls against them. It's a great idea, but they seem a little short.
Please don't do that. I value you as a character.
I'll get out of
I'm sure
here.
he'll come back, probably.
I'll get out of here and I'll power level. It'll be fine. This is just a really dumb tutorial.
Did you ask Google?
What do you mean?
I pull out my thing. Did you ask Google?
Wait, I can ask it to give me directions and stuff?
Probably. Yeah. How stupid are you?
I
Did you
didn't
not listen
read
to
the
the
freaking.
tutorial?
I didn't read the beta tester's manual. It seemed dumb.
And then you ended up in prison. Great job.
Fuck you, man.
Hey now, I'm getting you out of here, unless you want to spend the next 3 weeks in prison.
I don't know what 3 weeks is in this game, but fuck you. If I can Google whatever I wanted, I'd do it.
Google, how long is 3 weeks in Alt Life Online?
3 weeks is equal to 14 hours in game time for the real world.
You want to spend the next 14 hours playing the game in this?
Wait, you can ask it to give you answers?
Yeah,
It's
kind of
Google.
like a smartphone.
I should have read the manual. God damn
You
it.
should have read the manual.
Always read the manual, kiddos.
Fuck. I'll get out of here. Go do what you
Google,
want.
what's the bounty for assault in Alt Life Online? Can we pay off the guards, Google?
That is highly dependent upon assault upon a player character or NPC. Not enough data for registered answer.
Google, what's the bounty for assault on an NPC in Alt Life Online?
The game has been live for 37 hours. Not enough data for registered answer.
Yes, we asked the guard.
Nearest guard's right here.
I'm going to go to the nearest guard and ask him.
I'm gonna stay with my dog.
I can't move my character at the moment.
That's my dog. I'm gonna stay in here with the person.
Out of curiosity, is there a bounty to momentarily let off the person who assaulted?
There's no bounty, but I mean, the actual bail is 70 gold for his crime.
Did he have 70 gold when you took him in?
He had 10. We didn't take it from
Wow,
him.
he's
It's in
shitty.
holding.
Did he have any items that were worth 70 gold?
He had some daggers and stuff, but they were not worth 70 gold, no.
What if you add them together?
It was about 12 gold.
Holy shit, this guy sucks. Let me see what I got for ya. This guy's gonna owe me big.
Just let him serve his time. He'll figure it out. Our world's different from wherever you came from, you barbarians.
I can use him to help you.
We don't need any help. We've been living for hundreds of thousands of years without you guys. The only time we needed you is when you showed up for the calamities.
Is there monsters?
Yeah, the calamities. When you showed up, the monsters showed up.
So they're still here.
Are you guys still here? Yeah, the monsters are still here.
So killing them would help you.
Yeah, go do it. That's apparently what
Alright.
you did in Legend, but all you see you guys doing is buying shit and killing one another.
So if I take him off your hands and have him go kill monsters, would that help you?
Well, no, he still did a crime. He has to serve his time, doesn't he?
That's why I'm trying to figure out bail.
Do you have 70 gold to pay his bail?
I might have something worth.
Dakota edit character. This is where we might need Dolph. Have him buy the 70 gold.
Oh yeah, Dolph could totally help here, but unfortunately he doesn't exist in this world.
Is he Bark's 70 gold?
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. You can ask me that in the question.
I just made a command. Ooh.
Ooh, I might be able to sell 2 of my kits that I don't need. Let me see what else I can sell. How much are
I have
these
Climber's
tools
kit,
worth?
and I'm determined that we're gonna use it at some point.
Well, I have a disguise kit and forgery kit, and I really don't
I
need
also
it.
have a forgery kit.
It's worth 15 gold. If you could help out, I'm talking in party chat. If you could help out, that would give
Alright, the
me.
DM's back. What's up?
How about now? We were talking in party chat. He wants me to sell my items. And I'm
Even
like, no, we're gonna need it.
if the entire guild sold their items, they could barely afford 70 gold.
Actually, from what I'm checking with my. Ooh, actually, that could work. 25, 25, and 15, although it'd be left as 5 gold, which would be covered by his stuff. That would be thieves' tools, forgery kit, and disguise kit.
Not worth as much to a guard.
How much are those worth to a guard?
A couple copper.
Jeez.
We really don't want to sell our own stuff to this guy.
I told him no, I don't want to do it.
I was gonna try with that stuff, but that didn't work. I'll figure out a way.
You should sell your own stuff to get him out of jail.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you. And now he's got his thing off.
Alright. The guard really isn't buying your trade for bail. Look, he did his crime, he's going to pay his time. You travelers, you seem to show up and abide by your own laws from your own world. It doesn't work here. If you just...
You don't want him to get out of the city and kill monsters?
He can, after he's paid his time for assaulting an Altarian.
That's
Dude,
3
it's
weeks of
4
monsters.
It's 14 hours. Like, really, it's not going to be that long. If somebody can't stay off of a game for 14 hours, they have a problem.
It's
Hey,
in game.
Dakota, question.
What's up, Scott?
Is this still going on after I killed the character?
This is going on while you're doing it.
Alright, because if this was after, I was going to use, I was going to say, can I use persuasion to try to persuade the guard?
You are completely preoccupied with what you did in the main storyline. You are
Okay.
busy.
Just asking because, I thought this was something new that was going on, so I thought maybe I could use
Nope,
perception.
No, this
Oh,
was
no.
this was during
No.
this was during your time.
Oh, I thought,
Alright. All right,
Yeah.
back to the players in question.
I'm just simply gonna try to do the persuasion myself. Just one last ditch effort.
Do it. Look. I don't know how the laws work where whatever world you guys are from, you show up out of nowhere, you abide by your own laws. It's not our laws, okay? He's gonna serve his time, then he can go out adventuring, kill whatever he wants. But he needs to serve his time here in Altaria, okay?
I come out and I walk
Alright.
down the hallway. And I grab his cloak and I drag him back towards the room. Come on. And I know I'll have to
Fine.
make a strength.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
No, I'm going along.
You guys are dragged along, away from the guard.
Why do you always do this?
I'm trying to help the guy out.
Let him serve his time. Dear Lord, it's a game for a reason.
Yeah, but I can use him. Oh
Well,
well,
we can
14.
still use him. All we have to do is add him to the chat. Tell
We're
him
gonna-
our stuff. And he can add it later.
We're gonna have to time this pretty well if we want to actually get him to the guild before he gets out of here.
It'll be fine.
Fine.
Or we could just stay around for the next few days or however long he's going to be in here, because I really don't care.
No thanks.
About this time is when you notice the dwarf leave the room. An actual time frame. Which is when Deldana followed him.
And now we're back to the present. Okay.
Alright, and we're caught up. Everyone has done their shit. And that is it for the night. We will meet next week. Thank you everyone for playing. Say hi to all of our viewers. For
Hello.
Hello.
for any that we may have when I get done editing this. And thank you for playing Alt Life Online, everyone.
Logging off.